So for July and probably August, I'll be wearing bikini for every time. I will, if it's lovely like this, I will just be wearing it out. If it's not, it'll be under my clothes, because that's how I dress in the summer. And I think that's how it is best to hike. If you're wearing a bikini and you get too hot, you can always strip down to bikini, right? And keep on hiking. So anyway, it's July the 5th, 2018, and we watched this, and I didn't expect to like it at all, but there's a lot of story there, and you are literally afraid for everybody around the butcher while you're watching it. So I hope James doesn't want the umbrella, because I really want the sun. We'll see. So I'm having smoothie along with my juice, and James is having green tea. It's lettuce juice. It's about well, I mean, I have a bunch of different lettuces that I used, so but they're all healthy lettuces, like and they're fresh from the garden, so I harvested them and juiced them right away. So they're, anyway, I better get this down before I lose nutrients. And James is having pizza. What to do with that? Let's just set it there. But I've put some additional things on his pizza, so it'll be a little healthier. He wanted pizza. And I was hoping to do a different bikini every day, because I have a huge bikini collection that I've worked on over the past 20 years. And I was wearing a pretty dress over top of this, but I'm going to be doing some gardening, so I didn't want to get my dress dirty because it's very nice. So I put these on. So they're not very attractive, but they're good for gardening, and they're good for hiking. And it is 10:58, and this is my first solid food of the day. It's my second breakfast. So anyway, now raw veganism can be as easy as this. Like, depending on what you put in your smoothie, if it's raw and vegan, then that, and the green juice, I mean, right? But it can get a lot more fun than that. And I wanted to talk about watermelon and pineapple because they're really high glycemic index fruits, and a lot of people want to avoid them because of that. But pineapple has bromelain in it, which is good for you. It's good for your digestion and stuff like that. So if you really want to absorb as many of those nutrients as possible from what you're eating, pineapple. And watermelon actually contains lycopene, same as in the red tomatoes that you're eating. And now the thing that I have a problem with watermelon is, I bet you if I eat these watermelon pieces, and I may eat them now, I may eat them later, I don't know what I feel like after this, right? But this might be enough for me for now. Settle down. Why don't you just lay down? Come on. Why don't you listen to me? She never listens to me. She's James' dog. Oh, James probably doesn't know that she's out here and he's looking for her right now. Anyway, with the watermelon. When I was a little kid, I remember I was so frustrated because every bite you'd get 3 seeds or something like that in your watermelon, and you're like, oh, crunch, crunch, and not fun, right? Because you're a kid and everything a bit bitter is a real bother. And all you want is sweet, sweet, sweet when you're a little kid. Anyway, but then they came up with seedless watermelon while I was still little, and I thought it was terrific. And my grandparents didn't think it was terrific. They were concerned about it. And now I understand why. Because every seed has lateral in it, and when I was a little kid and I was crunching on those seeds, I was getting a little bit. And the sweet would have been sucked in if I had any cancer in my body, which I probably didn't because I was a little kid. But the sweet would have been, my cancer cells would have been sucking in the sweet and the lateral with the sweet, right? But with this watermelon, no seeds, no lateral, just sweet. So, but there is lycopene, so it's not all bad. We still eat it. Even though it's high glycemic, we just try to eat something like healthy fat and protein, and then take the sweet for dessert. I mean, this sure beats having a donut or a piece of cake or a whatever people have for desserts. It beats it. Cheesecake. So
what do you have for dessert, Paris? Do you like pizza for dessert? Is pizza good for dessert? Is pizza good? Pizza's just good.
Pizza's just good. That's right.
Do you eat watermelon too, Paris?
Well, somebody did.
She says she doesn't.
I put some watermelon in the compost bucket and it disappeared. So.
Oh, okay, because you.
Oh, he was, eh? Okay. Anyway.
It should get right down to the rind.
So that's our. Yeah, you know, I've come across recipes for pickled watermelon rind. People eat that. I don't understand why, or.
Well, it's got to have something good in it. You think maybe not?
So some people eat it. So I never have.
Paris, do you eat watermelon rind? She says no. Do you eat pizza though, girlie?
But I suppose if you want to go whole foods with your watermelon, maybe try pickling the rind. I don't know, but that's our deck breakfast, and it's a beautiful day.
Is it a nice day out here, Paris? Do you like sun?